If you want to get rich in 2025, you need to understand what's really happening with money. In recent years, Donald Trump has been warning the world about something many prefer to ignore: the collapse of the dollar. And believe me, he may not be wrong. The economic system that controls the planet is broken, manipulated by central banks and governments that print money out of thin air and make you believe this is normal. Robert Kiyosaki have been saying for decades, real money is not the paper you carry in your wallet. True money is what maintains value over time, like gold, silver, and other physical assets. While the average citizen works hard to save every penny, the world's most powerful countries are returning to real money. China, Russia, India, and Saudi Arabia, the BRICS countries, are accumulating gold at an accelerated pace. They know that when the system based on debt and paper printing collapses, whoever has gold will rule the game. So, my advice is simple. Stop trusting only paper money. Understand that the dollar is losing its power and use this crisis as an opportunity. In every collapse, there are people who lose everything and others who become richer than ever. The rich are not afraid of crises. They study them, prepare for them, and profit from them. Today, the world is not fighting with tanks and bombs. It's fighting with currencies and gold. Many still haven't realized it, but we're in the middle of a financial Cold War. While ordinary people struggle to pay bills and maintain their standard of living, central banks and governments are moving silently, buying gold in record quantities. They know what's coming: a great global transition where power will change hands. Think about it. Why would countries be buying so much gold if the dollar were truly safe? The answer is simple. They're preparing for the end of the dollar era. And when this change happens, those stuck with paper money will feel the impact. Meanwhile, the rich and powerful are already positioned. They understand the game has changed. And you need to understand this too, now. The rich don't wait for the news to appear on TV. They observe what the powerful are doing and do the same. This is the time to open your eyes and stop thinking like a consumer. Start thinking like an investor. The world is reorganizing, and this reorganization will create a new division. On one side, those who prepared. On the other, those who will say, "I didn't know." And remember, every war creates winners and losers. The question is, which side do you want to be on when the new system is born? If you really want to get out of the rat race and start building real wealth, like this video and subscribe to the channel now. Here, I'll show you how to think like the rich and take advantage of every crisis to grow financially. If you want to survive and prosper, you need to understand where the world is going before everyone realizes it. BRICS countries, China, Russia, India, and Saudi Arabia, accumulated more than 2,000 tons of gold between 2022 and 2023. This is not by chance. They're preparing for a world where the dollar will no longer be the dominant currency. Here's the critical point. While you keep money in your account, which loses power every day because of inflation, these countries are accumulating assets that always maintain value, even in crises. They know the system based on debt and paper currency is about to undergo a major rupture. In the United States, there are rumors that Trump plans to link the dollar to gold again. If this happens, the impact will be immediate. The dollar will suddenly appreciate. Countries indebted in dollars will face severe crises. Markets will become unstable, and those who aren't prepared will lose a lot of money. My advice: don't wait for the government to officially announce the plan. Those who wait too long lose the opportunity. Start right now studying, understanding how to invest in gold, silver, and other real assets. The rich position themselves before the crisis, while most are still trying to understand what happened. The world is changing, and those who don't realize it will be left behind. The United States is not standing still. To respond to China's advance in the BRICS countries, there are signs that the dollar may be linked to gold again. This wouldn't just be a technical change, it would be a new global competition strategy, where the currency would have real, tangible value instead of depending on debt and money printing. This golden move is more than symbolic. It marks a rupture with decades of monetary policies based on debt. For years, the dollar reigned without backing, supported only by people's confidence and US military strength. But when you start betting on currencies with real backing, everything changes. What does this mean for you? There will be rapid appreciation of the dollar. The global economy will face volatility and crises. Those positioned in real assets, gold, silver, real estate, will have a huge advantage. My advice is, observe the movements of governments and large investors. They always know where the financial world is going before official announcements happen. And you can also learn to anticipate these changes, preparing for profits and protection of your wealth. While many still trust paper money, smart investors are already holding real assets that survive any crisis. If you really want to change your financial life, you need to act before everyone realizes the game has changed. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that the dollar started to appreciate rapidly because it returned to being backed by gold. Sounds good, right? But for many indebted countries and people who keep all their money in paper currency, it would be a real disaster. Debts will explode, companies will go bankrupt, and millions of people will feel the direct impact on their lives. That's exactly why I say, don't wait for someone to officially warn you. The financial world doesn't give time for hesitation. Every second of delay can cost thousands of dollars in losses that could have been avoided. The rich know this. They don't wait. They anticipate. They buy real assets, diversify their investments, and are always studying the movement of global major players. And you can do the same. Even if you started with little, every small action counts. Buying gold or silver, investing in real estate, or even in solid financial knowledge is like building armor against the economic storm that's coming. Financial crises are not just moments of risk. They're disguised opportunities. Those who understand this not only survive, but come out stronger and richer than before. Make no mistake, while millions of people will continue blindly trusting currencies that lose value every day, you have the chance to get ahead, build security and financial freedom. The difference between wealth and poverty is often not luck, but decision and anticipated action. Those who prepare today, tomorrow control their destiny. Those who wait will be controlled by circumstances. Oh, keeping your money in common currencies like the dollar or the real is a silent trap that erodes your wealth without you noticing. The truth is hard. Every day while you work hard, inflation slowly erodes the value of your money. What you saved yesterday is worth less today, and what you save now may be worth even less tomorrow. It's like trying to fill a bucket full of holes. No matter how much you put in, it will never fill up. Meanwhile, the rich and smart governments are far from this trap. They invest in real assets which maintain value and grow over time. Gold, silver, real estate, land, these don't disappear or lose their value because someone decided to print more currency. They are the protection against the loss of purchasing power that happens with paper money. My advice is simple but powerful. Don't depend only on the currency you receive from your work. Start building real assets, even if slowly. Each small acquisition of gold, each investment in financial education, each step you take away from the rat race is a step toward financial freedom. The secret is not in how much money you earn, but in how much you protect and multiply your wealth before the system plays against you. Remember, while many worry only about paying bills and surviving, you can create a solid financial fortress. It's the difference between just existing and truly controlling your financial destiny. The rich understand the system and use inflation to their advantage. The poor work hard and let inflation destroy their financial life. If you still believe the current monetary system will last forever, it's time to wake up. I, Robert Kiyosaki, and other experts like Donald Trump have always warned, the system based on debt and infinite money printing is not sustainable. For decades, governments and central banks have printed trillions of dollars, trusting that the economy would continue growing. But all debt needs to be paid or corrected, and the day of reckoning is coming. The collapse won't be a sudden event. It will be a series of economic shocks that will affect the entire world. People who still trust paper money will feel the impact directly on their accounts, on their retirements, and on the value of their savings. But here's the good news. Those who understand the system can protect themselves and even profit. How? By focusing on real assets, gold, silver, real estate, and financial education. These are the instruments that not only maintain value, but can generate growth opportunities when chaos arrives. Don't wait for the crisis to knock on your door to act. The true investor prepares beforehand, while others are still sleeping. If you start today, even with small steps, you'll be ahead of the great mass that only perceives the problem when it's too late. The difference between losing everything and prospering lies in your decision to act now. The collapse of the debt-based system is not a question of if, but of when. The question is, will you be ready or will you be caught by surprise? If you want to get rich and protect your wealth, waiting for the right moment is the biggest mistake you can make. But many people think they should wait for an official announcement, news on television, or a government decree before acting. But in reality, smart investors don't wait. They study the signs, observe the behavior of major players, and make anticipated decisions that can define their financial future. Start now diversifying your investments. Small amounts of gold or silver can make a huge difference when the financial system starts to change. Don't wait for the price to skyrocket or for the official market to confirm what you already know. The advantage is in acting before the crowd. Additionally, financial education is fundamental. Understanding how the monetary system works, how inflation erodes your money, and how the rich position themselves is what separates those who lose everything from those who emerge stronger from crises. Action is more powerful than information. You can read thousands of books, but if you don't act, you'll continue in the rat race. The advice is clear. Start small, but start today. Every step you take to accumulate real assets, learn about finances, and protect your wealth is a step to get ahead of most people. While many wait for chaos to knock on the door, you can position yourself to prosper when everyone is desperate. The financial world is about to go through a change that will catch many by surprise. Preparation is your most powerful weapon. Imagine that China or Saudi Arabia announces a new currency backed by gold. For the dollar and other paper currencies that have no real backing, it would be like a global financial earthquake. The impact on markets would be instantaneous. Currencies would lose value, stock markets would suffer abrupt falls, debts would become unsustainable, and millions of people would be affected. But you don't need to be a victim of this change. The secret is to anticipate. Those who understand the financial game know that major global movements rarely happen out of nowhere. They are preceded by signs, discrete actions by governments, and large investors who buy real assets before publicly announcing their strategies. My advice is, start now building your protection. Diversify your investments in gold, silver, real estate, or any asset that maintains real value. Learn about the system, observe market signals, and make strategic decisions before everyone realizes the tide has changed. When chaos arrives, the unprepared will lose. But those who anticipated will be able to profit and emerge stronger than they ever imagined. This is the difference between simply surviving and controlling your financial destiny. The world is changing, and the time to act is now, not later. Every great change in history created two types of people, those who prepare and those who regret. What's happening now is not a theory, it's a reality in motion. The world is going through a global financial reset. Central banks are changing their strategies, countries are accumulating gold, and the fundamentals of the system you knew are being rewritten before your eyes. Gold is returning as the basis of the new economic system, and this changes everything. Those who understand this transformation, who understand the value of real assets, who invest time and discipline to learn, will be the new rich of this era. As for those who continue believing in the old model, based on debt, money printing, and empty promises, they will remain trapped in the rat race, watching their money lose value day after day. The rich are not lucky people. They are people with vision. They see the storm before it arrives and build shelter while the sky is still clear. My final advice is simple but powerful. Don't wait for the world to push you to change. Start now. Educate yourself financially. Learn to invest. Protect your wealth with real assets. And above all, believe that you can change your financial destiny. You don't need to be a financial genius to become free. You just need decision and action. Crises were not made to destroy, they were made to reveal who is ready. While some complain about the crisis, others build empires with it. The choice is yours. The world is changing before our eyes, and many people still haven't realized the magnitude of what's happening. This is not just another period of economic instability. We are living a true global financial reset. Central banks, governments, and large investors are repositioning their money, buying gold, silver, and other real assets, while paper currencies continue losing power every day. Imagine what this means. Those who have prepared will be in a position of advantage never seen in modern history. Each crisis creates enormous opportunities for those who are attentive, who understand the game, and who have the courage to act. While many will lose wealth and see their financial dreams crumble, others will grow exponentially, multiplying their wealth and ensuring financial freedom for themselves and their families. Gold, silver, and real assets are returning to the center of the financial world, and this completely changes the rules of the game. What was once safe, keeping money in the account or investing only in papers, is now risky. What once seemed distant, like major global ruptures, is happening now. The difference between who wins and who loses will not be luck. It will be preparation, vision, and strategic action. While many despair and wonder what to do, others are silently building empires. They see opportunities where most see problems. They know that every crisis hides seeds of wealth. This is the moment to awaken to a new reality. The financial future doesn't wait. It doesn't give chances to those who hesitate or to those who continue believing in the old system. Those who realize early, who study, who diversify, and who protect their wealth will be ahead of everyone. The world is changing, and gold is returning as the basis of the new system. Those who understand this will see that true wealth is not just in money, but in freedom, control, and opportunity. This is the time to open your eyes and act with vision, courage, and determination. Because while many will continue trapped in a system that devalues their effort, others will take advantage of every movement, every strategic decision to build a solid, secure, and extraordinary future. The world won't wait for you to decide. The global financial reset has already begun, and every movement in the markets, every decision by major investors is shaping who will prosper and who will just survive. Gold and other real assets are becoming the basis of the new economy, and those who realize this change before the majority will be in a position of advantage like never before. Think about the opportunities that arise when the tide changes. Those who understand the right moment profit, those who hesitate lose. This is not just a warning, it's a call to see reality clearly. The crisis hides great opportunities. While some continue blindly trusting currencies that lose value every day, others are building security, freedom, and wealth. The question that remains is not whether you should act, but how you will position yourself in the face of this new era. The future belongs to those who understand the game, who observe, learn, and decide to move before the majority realizes. Great changes always create winners and losers. The difference between them is not luck, it's vision and preparation. The moment is now. The choice is silent but powerful. You can continue following the flow of the majority, or you can anticipate, see opportunities, and build something that lasts a lifetime. And remember, while many see only risks, those who see clearly see the path to financial freedom. Time doesn't stop, and the chance to transform your life is before you, waiting to be seized. If you really want to get out of the rat race, build wealth, and take advantage of the opportunities the financial world offers, don't wait any longer. Like this video now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content that will teach you to think like the rich and position yourself before the major market changes. Also, leave a comment saying you want to get out of the rat race and build financial freedom, because here you'll learn step by step how to turn every crisis into opportunity. Remember, the time to act is now. Every second counts, and every decision can bring you closer to the financial freedom that many only dream of having.